Welcome back to another episode of Starting From Scratch. This is a YouTube channel where I'll be showing you guys my day-to-day life and becoming a brand owner. And not just a brand owner, but like I said before, it's my day-to-day life. So I will be posting every day to show you guys my life and how I interact with the world and how the world interacts with me. For right now, guys, it's day 2 or episode 2. And I'm about to go to the library. The library is somewhere where you can find some peace and get some work done if you don't got the ability to do it at home. You got free Wi-Fi, you got laptops, you got computers, and you got books, you got people, you got interactions, and you got peace. You know what I mean? So I can just get a lot of work done over there. And since I don't have my own stuff, like, let's be honest, man. I don't got no internet right now. Gotta pay for some internet sooner or later. I used to have internet, but some things happened for me to lose my internet. I wasn't able to pay the bill, or I was able to pay the bill, but shit happens and I end up not paying it, and I lost my Wi-Fi in that case. So now it's time for me to go back to the library, go back to the drawing board, and get shit done in the way where everybody else do it. You know what I mean? I have my notebook here, and I already got some jotted down information for my brand. And I'm gonna tell you some stuff. Well, I'm gonna tell you like the key points of what I wrote down. The key points is the define brand identity. So I got a memorable name, a memorable brand name, being sober-minded or sober-minded. I got my mission statement, and my mission statement is the gist of it is just saying my sober-minded exists to shine a light on all stages of substance abuse, from the earliest moments of experimentation to the darkest depths of dependency. And it goes on from there. The ending of it comes on to recovery is not a single moment, it is a progression, a transformation, and a lifelong commitment, sober-minded. Then you go over to your target image and reputation. And then it goes to start off with sober-minded should project a target image. Oh, sorry about that. It goes to start off with target image. What sober-minded looks and feels like. Sober-minded presents itself as a raw, honest, and empowering lifestyle, and brand built for individuals navigating all steps of substance abuse and recovery. Ending with clothing designs reflect resilience, bad typography, symbolic. I said bad. I mean, why did I say bad? Oh, bold. I meant bold. Bold typography, symbolic graphics, and messaging that speaks directly to the journey of fighting addiction, reclaiming identity, and choosing sobriety with pride. The target image is not perfect sobriety, it's real sobriety. The early stages of awareness, middle stages of struggle, the late stages of breakthrough, and the lifelong commitment that follows. Then reputation goes down like what people believe about sober-minded. Sober-minded aims to be known as, well, I want to build my reputation. I don't want to just have it already made. I want my reputation to come with how it's being worn by individuals in the streets and substance abuse and all stages of life. The brand becomes recognized as a safe space for people in the early, middle, and late stages of substance abuse recovery. I wanted to be recognized for that. I do want to be recognized for that. And I want you to trust sober-minded because it sparks the language of relapse, resilience, and rebuilding and rising. The reputation grows around empowerment, a brand that encourages people to stay conscious, stay committed, and, and stay sober-minded. Over time, sober-minded becomes known as a cultural leader in recovery, focused fashion, and brand that uses clothing to break stigma, spark conversation, and inspire change. You know what I mean? And I want my brand to show up in the world like recovery-centered messaging statements that resonate with every single stage of addiction and recovery, community-first identity, support groups, events and collaborations, purpose-driven apparel, pieces that feel like armor, reminders, and declarations, stigma-breaking storytelling. I want people to tell their story when they wear my clothes. I want a story to be made with wearing my clothes, while wearing my clothes, before wearing my clothes. I want to hear the story. The story is what's going to bring people's understanding of what's around the substance addiction. I want people to know that when you wear these clothes, it's a piece of armor that protects you from what people have to say about you, people think about you, you know what I mean? You can't judge a book by its cover, but when you got these clothes on, the cover it looks way better than what's inside, you know what I mean? And what's inside is just a gem to add on to what's already being worn on the cover, you know what I mean? So narratives that make people feel seen, understood, and empowered. That's what I want my stigma-breaking storytelling to do. You know what I mean? And then you got my core values of sober-minded: radical honesty, resilience, accountability, empathy, transformation, purpose-driven, community. I want community, purpose-driven living, peace of purpose, or presence of purpose, this is the presence of purpose. Strength through vulnerability and hope. That's my core values. Definitely my core values. And now I'm gonna go to the library right now, and once I get to the library, I'm gonna probably write out some more things that I need for my brand. It's in my email, so I know what I have to do. And then I also have to start doing mock-ups. So I want to bring y'all over to see me do some mock-ups. I don't know too much about the tech packs, but I know tech packs is where you do the details, I believe. But the mock-up is, I believe, the brand. I don't know the difference between mock-ups and tech packs. I'm still learning as of right now. It's a lot I'm learning. Let's be honest, because my brand is all about honesty. Because you gotta be honest with yourself first before you can be honest with others. Once you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with others. So let's start being honest now. I'm a babe. I'm a babe in this brand shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. There's not too much that I know about it, but I know I want to do something with it. You know, I had this, I created Sober-Minded when I was talking with my friend, and so for some reason he had said Sober-Minded, and in the midst of our conversation, like, we was talking about people that's not doing drugs. We smoked marijuana at the time. I don't smoke as of right now. I'm really not honest with myself whether or not if I'm going to do it again, but that's me being honest once more, because that's neither here nor there. I will speak about that another time, but for right now, Sober-Minded. It's a brand that came about from speaking about people that does drugs and people that doesn't do drugs, who doesn't do drugs at all. And for right now, I'm a sober individual, and I don't know how long that's going to be, but I feel good. I feel like I can continue it for much longer. And I've been sober since May 31st of 2026. It is now, you can see the date, I believe. If you can't see the date, I guess I can put the date on the screen right here. But yeah, it's been about, as you can see, and I'm grateful. All to God be the glory. You know what I mean? Without God, none of this is possible. And I just love him so much because he gave me life, he gave me breath, You know what I mean? He's giving me the ability to create a brand that I know is going to become something in the future. And I'm starting now by letting people see how I built it from the ground up. You know what I mean? Literally from the ground up. This is starting from scratch. I'm starting from nothing. I have no money in my pockets right now. I'm public assistant and so on and so on. And government assisted, however you want to say it, but assistance is what I'm on right now. I'm not doing this by myself, being such living as of right now. You know, a lot of people that can sustain financially to do things without government assistance, but I'm not at that stage in life right now. You know what I mean? As of right now, I'm starting from where I need to start at, and I'm just using what I got to get where I want to be at. You know what I mean? It's a motivation for anybody, motivation for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody. You know what I mean? Being God and myself. You know what I mean? But I'm about to head to the library. We're gonna start these mock-ups, start writing, start getting our vision on digital, and then from there we're probably gonna go to Queens Library to print it out. But I say Queens Library because I'm in Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and Brooklyn libraries you have to pay a certain amount to get. You have to pay 10 cents each page to get your vision on paper. So I might end up going to Queens Library to get my vision on paper for free, and I get 30 pages a day. So that would be great to do. That's a nice thing to do. And yeah, so let's go to the library. Walking out my apartment, I forgot to mention that it's raining today, y'all. So we will be walking in the rain to get to the library. So I'm not gonna be holding my phone for too long while I'm in the rain. But this is just me being transparent. Like I'm building. Oh, let me put my hoodie on too. Hold on. So yeah, this is just me being transparent. I'm building this brand of transparency for you guys to see the whole process. You know what I mean? I want you to understand that anybody can do it. Literally anybody. You just have to have your mind on the right goal, and you have the right system in place. The right system on how you getting it done. You have to not just meet like-minded individuals, but you also have to put yourself around like-minded individuals. And you might not have the resources yet, but it's all about how you gonna get the resources in the future. Put a plan in place, and just wait your turn. It's all about waiting your turn. I'm currently waiting my turn right now. And when I said put yourself around, when I was thinking about putting yourself around like-minded individuals, something came to mind. And you might not be able to do that because it's hard to find people in your area that's like-minded, or you don't know how to communicate. The internet, guys. The internet is an easy place to find like-minded individuals. It's just like being around them, but not with physical. It's digital. But there's so many people that's doing what you like to do that you can find them online and just follow them. Once you follow them, just stay consistent with it and learn from them. Learn from what they did. Learn from what they're doing. Learn from what others are doing. Learn from what others have done. You know what I mean? And sooner or later, you're going to pick up on things that you know you need to do, and you just get better with your craft. You get better with the things that you're doing. You just become a better person in general, and you start to focus on what you need to focus on and let go what you need to let go of. You know what I mean? But I ain't going to be out here for too long because, you know, the library isn't that far from my apartment. So we're just walking over here. And don't think, we're just walking over here right now. Anyways, I'm going to catch you when I get in the library. Alright, I'm at the library right now. I got my laptop. And we just about to hop right back. We about to hop right into it. First things first, I'm going to look up what are mock-ups, the difference between mock-ups and tech packs. Okay, so the difference between mock-ups and tech packs is that the mock-up shows how it looks and the tech pack shows how it's made. Like with the mock-up, you place the logo and the 2D or 3D model. You use that to do logoing. I wrote down some other stuff. Wait, let me look at this real quick. You do it to look at like the layout planning, logo placement, and the communicate design intent before physical samples are made. And then for the tech pack, it's more detailed, like the finishing touches, the stitching, the labeling, folding, and packaging instructions, and just stuff like the construction of how it's made, the measurements of the clothing itself, like in detail of what you want your placement of designs to be at. It's a detailed layout, so it shows how it's made for the text pack. It shows how it's made, and then for the mock-up, it shows the placement, like the front, how the clothing looks. It just shows how it looks versus how it's made. So if you want to do a mock-up to give to your manufacturer, I'm still learning, but I feel as if that might be the easiest way to get it done versus seeing how it's. I feel like a tech pack is given to you from the manufacturer. They give you a tech pack from the fabric they use and how much the fabric costs and stuff of that nature, versus where a person that's more experienced would give the manufacturer a tech pack for what they want and how much they want it for. You know what I mean? So that's what I learned so far. I'm currently at the library in Queens, and I don't have much time left on my computer, but I've been doing mock-ups, and these are what it look like. This is what the mock-ups look like so far. We have a t-shirt with the cross in the middle of Sober-Minded. Then we have a sweater with the cross in the middle of Sober-Minded. And we have a hoodie. And when I go to AI created me Sober-Minded with shirts, sweaters, and an underprint with a live with clarity. So I'm going to be using all of these ideas to create my brand in the future. I'll be catching you guys in a bit. I wasn't able to close out yesterday, but I'm about to close out now. This is episode 2, the starting from scratch, the brand part 2. I'll be catching you guys today or tomorrow, and start from scratch episode 3. And I don't know what's the name of the episode, but it's starting from scratch episode 3. This all me starting from scratch. So we're going to build together for everything that I'm doing. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.